What's up, everybody? 6666. Yo, told you a Drake dick rider. Okay, all right, okay. I thought I would start a race war here by comparing Preemo and Alchemist because ultimately, according to the blogs, or I should say the fans on the internet, they'd have you believe that Alka is a contender for a GOAT producer. But of course, it's not racially motivated, right? Of course not. Wink, wink. Now, both dropped albums recently, interesting enough. I have not got around to listen to either of them. Now, these are people that I think are whack. Obviously, I think Premo's amazing, and I think Alchemist is decent, okay? As for RocMarciano, I think RocMarciano is a trash bag rapper, respectfully. I know that's harsh for me to say. I think his voice is not that interesting. It's not interesting at all, in fact. His rhymes are dull, and he's just a whack rapper. And then you have Freddie Gibbs, who's arguably worse, right? One of the worst rappers, maybe ever. I don't know. It's hard to say ever because there's so many bad rappers, but certainly not somebody that I give a shit about and has been rapping for all this time. But clout chases, it's a corny shit. I've talked about Freddie Gibbs, Spready Gibbs a lot. But I thought, hey, because everyone talks Alchemist as a GOAT and all this kind of stuff, and Alfredo II is supposed to be contender of the year, but from what I understand, the rival is not very good. People have been kind of low-key shitting on it. So I'm kind of curious to see how they stack up against each other. Let's see it, right? And in the process start a race war. So before I get into that, first thing I want to do is tell you, well, which beats, what's the last most recent quote-unquote beat I've liked by either of these producers, because I tell you producers first. Of course, I love Preemo. Preemo's number one. Like, it goes without saying. Preemo is the greatest producer, in my opinion, to ever do this rap shit. Now, that doesn't mean that he's necessarily better than everybody. That's not how this works. I just think his catalog is so deep, and he is a product of an era where hip-hop really expanded. Right? Because of course, I mean, is he better than Larry Smith? I mean, how do you quantify that, right? Larry Smith was phenomenal. Larry Smith introduced so much stuff into hip hop. Marley Marl introduced so much stuff into hip hop, but their eras were different, right? So again, I when I make these lists, it's not to say that this person is definitely better than that person, like hip hop is too big for lists, okay? But at the same time, we can acknowledge that there are people who have a bigger catalog than others, a bigger catalog of memorable, incredible beats. It's just the truth, for whatever reason, okay? Talent, business opportunity, luck, whatever, okay? So you're talking about a producer that's number one on my list. I would argue a lot of people would probably put Preemo on number one on the list. He's arguably, well, I wouldn't even say arguably top three. I would say he's always in the conversation. But there was a time when people weren't giving him his props. I remember those days, and they were saying, oh, Dr. Dre. No. It's Preemo. Anyway, where did I put Alchemist? Oh, number 19th. That's a pretty big difference, okay? So you're talking about someone, Preemo versus Alk. Premo's way up there. Alk is definitely a contender for a great producer. I give Alchemist his props. I haven't liked Alchemist's beats in a long time, but I give props where they're due, okay? You know me. Anyone who follows my channel understands this. You got to give props. I've shitted on Kanye West many times, but at the end of the day, Kanye is one of the greatest producers we've seen in rap. It's just the truth. You got to give people their props. Now, he's not in the top 10. He never has been in the top 10. His sound is not a top 10 type of sound. But where I ranked him 15, I think that's being fair. Truth be told, I think that's being maybe even a little generous. I don't know. But certainly, he deserves his flowers for especially his earlier work. All right, so the last beat by Preemo that I liked was probably Sandra's Rose. You remember this. This to me is textbook Preemo, right? And shout out to Manish, whoever that is. Did a good job.
Yeah.
Nice.
Niggas see the crib and ask who did I steal from. Price tags on making the world feel something. They don't have enough to satisfy a real one. Maverick Carter couldn't even get the deal done.
Now, I think it's interesting. Everyone talks, oh, Drake's not hip-hop. He's not heap. Kendrick's heap. J. Cole's heap. Well, last time I checked, Kendrick has never been on a Preemo beat. And J. Cole, I think, eventually got on a Preemo beat after, of course, Drake. That's always how these things go. But, you know, I don't even remember. I know he was on that Gangstar album. I don't remember J. Cole's verse. But certainly, Drake held it down. Again, you guys can talk shit about Drake, but at the end of the day, in this generation, in your generation, I like to call it, he's one of your greatest rappers. It just is what it is. Okay? It's certainly, if you want to talk popularity stats, he's way above everyone else. And then if you want to talk about quality of music, top 3, top 4, whatever. But it's just undeniable. Sorry. Now,
so many rappers have come and gone. I guess this rap game has really done them wrong. So many rappers trying to get their name out. Many got caught up for just having their chain out. So many rappers couldn't handle showbiz while I'm steady rocking, so you know what it is. So many rappers made this their dream.
This part was...
Then quickly, most have disappeared from the scene. So many one-hit wonders, it's like a spin of the wheel. You know I stay consistent and get it in for real.
Okay,
so many rappers wanna rock like this, but they got no stamina and they don't talk like this.
Facts.
Plus I've learned to avoid the traps. I truly love this
is my
shit.
favorite
That's
part.
what
Let's
the
go.
MTV raps. They'll get their little run and have a little fun. Some will go from popularity to a little then to none.
That's textbook Preemo. I don't know why that, and I made a comment. I don't know why that's not the whole beat. This should have been the whole beat.
The little run and have a little fun. Some will go from popularity to a little then to none. Some will get jacked.
But that's just my opinion. Now, let's see. This was the last Alchemist beat I liked. I have to give Benny props for even picking this because I think of all the Alch beats, I don't really listen to Alchemist anymore. I really do skip his releases most of the time. But before this was Curb Your Dog. I should probably put that on. Let me see. That was the last, like, oh, I genuinely like this fucking song. Like, I used to listen to Curb Your Dog all the time. Right? Like, you know, and then the beat kicked in. I always liked this shit. Yeah.
Feels good. Curb your dog, he dropped his shit. Trying to pay his way out of getting his face split. He got away by the hair on his ass, he luffed up. Now every time we say him, he get fucked up. Little corny, wanna be celeb, you never.
Anyway, so I would say after this, I didn't really pay attention to really anything Alch, or if I heard, I thought it was probably whack. But this Hov and 97 beat is nice.
Look like a lighthouse. That's right, I'll explain. Blue faces.
Yo, imagine if Nas got this beat, we'd be talking about a classic record. Even now. But it went to Benny, who slept on it, of course, because he's not a good rapper.
Have them bring the price down to pay. I had some young niggas slide through with pipes round your way. Have them posted up with sticks like it's a strike round your way. You
very
can
meditative
only
beat.
judge me by who you see me with.
It's good. It's okay. It's not incredible, but it's good.
Tricks. Tell these niggas keep my name out their greedy lips. Cause they don't want no static with this.
I love that part.
Cause they ain't out their greedy lips. Cause they don't want no static with this.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. That little, you know, again, you have a meditative beat that's dope, and then you add that little extra. Yeah, good choice, Al. Good choice. So that's where it ends for me. But let's see, okay? Let's see where these guys are at and to compare. So the Preemo, we'll go with Preemo because Preemo's the GOAT, right? Let's start with Preemo.
RocMarkable. Remember when I saw you? We were in the mall, right? And you was in the Armani section. And you asked me, when are we gonna do a joint? And I was like, yo, man, we're gonna get to it. I think it's time to get to it. So let's get to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Armani exchange the range.
Preemo.
My body in linen by Armani.
You already know how we rockin', nigga. What up, Freddie? Armani exchange the range.
Fresh dress like a million bucks.
Right now you wanna buy me diamonds and I'm on it.
Yo, let's go. Bag to cashier wearing cashmere. That's 20 racks for a jacket.
So you see how I'm assuming that's a Lil Kim So you want to buy me diamonds in the morning, right? I'm sure that's Lil Kim. Buy me diamonds in the morning. Of course, right. Get money. That's got to be her, right? But you see how when we were talking about Black Thought, right? Yeah, exactly. So when we were talking about Black Thought, if people aren't scratching you, if you don't say things that people remember, or at least like you vocally, what you say doesn't register, you're not a great rapper. There's just no way you can be a great rapper. Okay? When I made this list, for example, do you know how many people the best rapper list? So, and again, this is not perfect. No list is perfect. There's a lot of great rappers. Okay? Obviously, the ones that are really superb, Nas and Jay, are going to be at the top of the list. It's just common sense. But for example, like this morning, I was listening to Queen Latifah, right? Queen Latifah's not on this list, but Queen Latifah's a phenomenal rapper, right? She was great. I would put her in the top 50 to 100 for sure. You could argue she's even in the top 50, right? So you have to say these things. You have to have that voice, that swagger, that thing that people go, whoa, I can't get enough of this, right? Or else you're just not a great rapper. Anyway, so this is okay. It's a little, again, with Preemo, I've always loved Preemo because he had that snare and that bass. This is very soft for him in a way, but it's okay.
Cashier wearing cashmere.
It's like some pimp shit, right? Kind of. And I know that's Rock's whole thing. I'm a pimp. I'm a pimpy, whatever. It's whatever. I don't care.
Rags for a jacket and some khaki pants. Damn, bummy rappers will run.
The thing is, I'm sorry, I keep stopping. I don't remember who was talking about this. I saw this in an interview, but I'll take a gangster over a pimp any day. Because pimps, to me, is like, that's when you start beating on women and all that weirdo shit to me. I can't really respect a pimp, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, gangsters, at least, I don't respect that either, but at least with gangsters, it's like, you know, man to man, let the best man win. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can come and thug it out with guys, but once you start involving women, it's like, it just doesn't sit right with me. But anyway, so we got Rock Marciano. He's rapping, putting me to sleep already.
Rabbit is, you mad, I'm a money magnet. Carrots do the money dance in my sunglasses. Slick talker, this a tongue lashing. If it's me and Preem, then it's a smash hit like Summer Madness. Will Smith should do the ad-libs while I mac bitches in rich fabrics. Mink dragging up his Saks Fifth, Maybach G-Wagon. This ain't even me bragging, like Ali sneaking jabs in. I don't drive a Ford, how you rhyme? You can't afford Tom Ford, they should kick you out of the store. No Bulgari, no Barneys.
So, how you rhyme? You can't afford Tom Ford, they should kick you out the store. That's bars? I'm just saying. You guys are telling me Rock Marciano's incredible with the pen. I'm not seeing or hearing incredible pen. Okay? Anyway, let's go.
You know it's Marci, you see the gold cardies. The cocaine in the bowl at the party. A whole lot of Barbies, the whole army, they on my body. Like Armani.
Armani exchange the
Armani Section.
Dress like a million bucks.
Dress my body in linen by Armani.
This might be the only song. Okay, you guys are gonna hate me, but this might be the only. This is the first song you did a video for it, so I might listen to this in full. You know me, I have a habit of once I get bored, I'm like, let's go. But with Rock, because this is their single, and I want to really hear them bars. Let me hear them bars, okay? After this, I might start doing that skip shit.
Now you wanna buy me diamonds in the morning.
The type of product I got to form a rock, it does not need ice a lot. Might break the watch, scraping the side of the pot. A few diamonds fill out the clock, but he couldn't make time stop on the block. Shots from the Glock made the rock while a collar pop. Let the chopper give him a crop top. Homicide, the body slide off the chopping block like a side of livestock. Nigga dropped a bottle of private stock. Slipped on slime, bitch thinking it was wine. Get the mop, make him slide. In style like a Prada slide. My product had him online before Wi-Fi. 2 for 5s, hand in hand, that's a high five. Divide the pie. When you a player, you could not ride the pine. Finesse dimes out of Calvin Klein. Goose down like I'm Malcolm Klein. Okay. Powerful lines like powder lines. Must be out your mind. Trying to turn these hoes to housewives. Keep them on the couch cause we outside. in the Armani section.
That was terrible. It was fucking terrible, man. Nigga dropped a bottle of private stock, slipped on slime, bitch thinking it was wine. Get the mop, make him slide and style like a private slime. Like, what is this shit? This is fucking boring. It's fucking boring. Where's the spark, right? Where's the visual, really, right? None of this stuff is anything you've never heard of before, but it's just boring, right? The type of product I got, the form of rock, it does not need isolate. That's bars? Moving on.
Prayer hands. Yeah.
Praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
That's I praise the Lord and keep the faith. That's Greg Nice, isn't it? Anyway.
Prayer hands. Yeah.
I praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Just the tone of my voice made your lady moist. Talk. Baby, we some playboys, no need to play coy. We some players, some real gamers. They were saying we were shaving points. UCLA lost to Malloy. Rumor has it we fixed the wheelchair classics and jumped in the window of the coupe like Bo Dukes in the Dukes of Hazards. I'm like magic, I can shoot it or pass it. Became a legend cause everything I'm doing is rooted in passion. All my music classic. Glocks only, everything I shoot is plastic. Put up numbers, get baskets. Hit sacks, fifth, real pimps don't wear rabbits. That shit is beneath me.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. The skipping begins. So those beats were not it at all.
Good to go. After the show, I'll put your whole boy. One flow. Good to go. After the show, I'll put your whole boy.
This is okay.
One flow.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Yeah.
After the show, I'll put your whole boy.
Yo, peace, beloved. There's too many freaks in this club for us to be mean mugging. Plus, I'm the shooter you hit when you need a bucket. So fuck the tough shit. But you do need to be reluctant. Knowing showing love is something that I struggle with. Off the muscle like some pull-ups and dips, I pull up and whips. Hustling to get rich, we smuggled in. When I was doing numbers like Money Mitch, you were still shooting puppy piss. Your huggy slid down your hips, your chips counterfeit. My bag made the counter split. The sound of the money counter to me is like an
Yo, rock is so fucking boring, bro. This beat, this could have been a better beat. It's okay-ish. It's a little sparse for Preemo. You know, look, you gotta understand, right? Like, Preemo's that guy that would have, like, like, I remember I was listening to a beat the other day, and he had some stuff. I don't want to sample Snitch necessarily, but he had some stuff from, I was watching an old movie. I don't know if I mentioned this in the video. I was watching an old movie, like, really old. Well, at this point, it's a very old movie. But I was watching an old movie, and, classic film, and I was watching it, and then it hit me, like, oh shit, I've heard this sound before. It's from a fucking Preemo beat. Like, Preemo sampled this shit. And it's just, it's in the background. It's like, you know, I wonder if it's listed here. I love this fucking record. The remix. Fucking love this beat, man. While that loads up, let's see what not Rap Genius, but that sample says.
Yeah, Afu-Ra, the body of the life force. Yo, you know how I do, son. Yeah, so won't you get on this mic and represent one time?
Some MCs, you know they artificial. Who get straight to like issues. I blow like missiles. Lyrics right through your tissues. Afu-Ra, reform serial killer. It's a rip shit. Strapped for life, surprising. Perverted linguistics came to rip shit. Strapped for life, word of all
That's from a movie. So anyway, so I'm snitching a bit, but but this is what I'm saying. Like, these guys are brilliant. Okay, this is not simple-minded shit. So that's what I feel like Preemo was good for, that throwing in these like Star Trek-y things or whatever, little like, in the background, you're like, oh, and they just add that to the beat. But this is so sparse. It's like
I'm hit. I found out your bitch got good inside the mouth skin.
It's like, okay, but we need a little more. So skip. Glory hole.
I ain't gonna get hold you. This shit crazy. Say that. I'm ballin', your hoes is reckless, eyeballin'. Press the line, drive the foreign. Met her at a restaurant, I was touring. Could tell from a vibe, but sex is not boring. Slept with her, then stopped texting, not calling. Gotta exercise the gifts that I was born with. Can't afford strength like this to lie dormant. Did a lot of shit, but the pimp is my calling. Top shot, a nigga shot calling. Dropped a jar in the water when the pot start boiling. Baby doll,
what this is like? This is that ABCDEF, ABCD kind of rap, This is why it kills me when people are like, "Oh, Rock, he's so lyrical," but it's like, that's like me going up to source.com and being okay, balling, eyeballing, stalling, and I just rambling, ramble rap. Shout out to my man who came up with that. This pure ramble rap. What's the difference between? It's the same shit, okay? At least Playboy Cardi sounds flyer, okay? At the end of the day, you cannot talk to me about mumble rap and then listen to Rock Marciano, because Rock Marciano is literally mumbling basically right now. It's mumble shit. I might as well go with some style.
I can snap porridge, drop top Porsches, we hot dogging, shit talking, getting shitted on. Check
fuck out of here.
Let's be real about it.
Illustrious.
If you got problems after something,
shit remarkable, Preemo.
let's be real
Not really.
about it.
Penthouse sweet
So
shit, right?
Let's
Yeah.
be real
Yo.
about it.
The little slick remarks, I took all that shit to heart. I'm living large, so that shit come with the job. Still reeling in cod, been in the fishing rod. Hitting different bitches I want from here to Wichita. Which is why I keep the stick in the ride for the beef like we making shish kebabs. Now tell your bitch goodbye. Don't let your feelings get you tricked out of your spot. Them niggas that's with you is not willing to die, especially not behind some hip hop. It's a killing.
First of all, listen to RocMarkable. Oh man, I love this record. Shout out to Krumb Snatcha. Or even my favorite. Incredible.
I guess my time is here. Suppress my fear, I'm ready. Boston, state of mind, stay sick. Live rounds, 5 rounds. Incredible. I guess my time is here.
See that? This is Preemo. We need that. All right, Travel Fox. Let's go.
Dying thirsty from the struggle to my own hustle bubble.
Pimp shit. Yeah,
Dying
shit.
thirsty from the struggle to my own hustle bubble.
Whoa. This that Tank Davis uppercut. Gangsta Mac. We back. Give it a stack. I'm on y'all niggas'
Dying
hands.
thirsty from the struggle to my own hustle bubble.
Come on. Check it. Rock. I've been high since Jamaicans was rockin' travel flies. I'm dancing with the devil when I shadow box. Quick pop out on my ops like Jack in the Box.
You really need to throw in the Bombaclad? That was corny. Bombaclad. As though we wouldn't know if you didn't say Bombaclad. Like, this is... Come on, guys. I listen to too much rap. I'm like a fucking editor. I would have been like, no, throw that out. Come on. That's the weakest, like, ad-lib ever. Okay? Bombaclad, Rasclad, ting, scene. Like, why? You don't need to put that in there. Okay? It's like, I need you to know that you're Jamaican. I'm sure you can come up with something a little bit more imaginative.
Caught him by surprise like a caveat. Custom baddies, 2 baddies up in the Marriott. Double R in the chariot, a jar of caviar. Daddy knocked the ball out the yard like I'm Barry Bonds. Bishop done magic wand when they come to bras. The fur hang to the floor, thought it was London Fog.
These two small necklaces cost 100 ball. He thought the length was Chanel, but money was wrong. The gun belong on the groin. Clairvoyance, clear stones and a big boy. These 50 points. Yeah, I'm getting
What?
Yo, crocodiles found the watch down. Put the watch out.
Talking about,
if I
man?
catch a wife out of pocket pal, I'ma knock her down. No need to get wild, hostile with the cops around. You were just docile. Now you yapping all loud, but that ain't my kind of crowd. Like a female with a high body count. We can only vibe if she buy me a house. For now, we can't chill a powwow without a few $100,000 from my account. Now I'm talking about
super dweeb energy. Okay, we're done with that. That was terrible. That was fucking terrible. Armani Section was, again, I will never listen to these songs ever again. I'm not playing any of them. Okay, so that's a whack album, frankly. I'm not playing any of them. They're all terrible. Okay, so now I hear, but everyone says that the album sucks, so I expected that. But apparently this is the album of the year, right? According to Gibbs Stance and other white-leaning enthusiasts. So I'm supposed to be hearing a noticeable step up, right? Like this is going to be that shit because y'all were telling me it's between this and Clips. I mean, I saw Joe Budden talk about it. Of course, they didn't really go into why this would be the top album of the year. It was just supposed to be by narrative, right? It's just mentioned and then you ramble about some other shit, right? That's how hip-hop journalism works today. So let's get into Freddie. I don't listen to this dude. You already know I don't care for his music. I really would not have even bothered to listen to this because I don't even remember the first Alfredo. I think I listened to one song and I was like, okay, this is not it. Or maybe I even could listen to a bunch of them. But it sucks, it sucks. Either way, because of the comparisons, and y'all keep telling me that Nas needs to do a whole album with Alchemist, and Ghostface needs to do a whole album with Alchemist, and Styles P needs to do a whole album with Alchemist, and Jay-Z. Any rapper with clout needs to do a rap album with Alchemist. So I'm like, damn, Alchemist is really making that heat. He's incredible. He's GOAT. Okay, well, let's hear it. All right? So we start off with 1995, which I have not heard.
What's up, bro? What we doing?
Get to the point, man. Get to the point. Freddie's always trying to do these movies. And it's all about selling this image, right? Like, just make the fucking song. Anyway, I know his audience cares for this stuff. This is the whole thing with the bunny and all that trademarking, branding nonsense. But at the end of the day, I just want to hear the beats and the fucking vocals and the bars. I'm simple like that. Let's keep it hip hop, my nigga. This dude's always trying to associate himself with the hardest people. And then you'll find him in like doing an interview crying. I don't want to talk about gangster shit, but it's like I was forced to. Fuck out of here, man. And y'all say I look like this dude, right? Well, I'll give him some points for that. All right, man. You're my brother in that regard a little bit. Can't hate on my own.
Yeah. This the way God planned it. Hope you can't stand it. We don't die. We multiply like rabbits. Rabbit like an addict. Took the high road on niggas. I'm riding over passes. Nothing in your catalog classic. You shacking like Tenacious. My father Kane, I turned their sons to bastards. Built the ass like Joseph Jackson. No relaxing. Rapping niggas to plastic. Yeah. It's alright if they want to start that shit. We can put in the front, maybe.
What? Oh, he's already at the hook? What happened? Nothing in your catalog classic, you shacking like Tenacious. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't even care. I fathered Kane, I turned their sons to bastards. Belt to ass like Joe Jackson. No relaxing rapping niggas in plastic. I mean, it's lyrically a little bit better than what Rock was saying.
Hell no, we good. Keep it minimal. It's alright, cause I'm talking my shit off.
Goofy.
Bars is under question, under review, nothing new. Another crew of Freddie clones. I put more niggas on this field than Jerry Jones. Leave that man alone. Leave that alone. You know what I'm saying?
Leave that man alone.
Yeah. Man, this shit crazy how a nigga done went from Nick Box to Whip.
Okay, song sucks. Now, I will say they have a budget, clearly, that maybe Preemo and Rock Marciano didn't have. So, and they're showing that, hey, we're in Japan, we're with Yakuza, or whatever. I don't care. Moving on.
That's who he is.
We the men, like my nigga Bump. I'm the B.O.N. Federal agents parked outside my street again. Yeah. All black whips, I meet the fleet again. Yeah. Got off that dog and served that C again. Wrapping it up, stacking it up. If I see Buddy, I'm tapping them up. I'ma go shoot at that bitch if that nigga survive. One day we can patch it up. Yeah. Yeah. Shit, I'm lying, ain't giving no passes up. Fuck around, throw a grenade and blow your casket up. Don't gas him up.
Calm down, little nigga. Don't fuck with me, but you wanna fuck with a nigga, right?
Ice cold, but still highly flammable.
Sleepy. First of all, this little interlude right here from Baby Boy. I've never seen Baby Boy, by the way. But that's another thing. Oh, I'm a tether. No, Tether, you can't comment on hip hop because you've never seen Baby Boy. Like, I need to watch these freaking hood movies, man. I listen to enough rap. Like, anyway. But that's beside the point. The point is, him throwing in that, it doesn't even, like, this little interlude, it only works in a state of being dweeby, drumless, low energy, sleepy. Because otherwise, it obviously changes the mood of the song. We go into this tangent. It doesn't fit. It doesn't even, like, it doesn't have a vibe. It's just like, oh, we're into listen to Baby Boy for a second, then we're back to smoking. Because this is the whole thing. With Freddie and Gibbs and Alchemist, they're making smoking music, right? At the end of the day. You're just supposed to sit there and just, or take a tab, or whatever the fuck y'all be doing, and like, be listening to shit. That's why that shit sound hot to you. But since I don't do drugs, this stuff is not interesting to me. Okay?
Dip his ass in acid, it burn like pussy, no prophylactic. Took the summer off to fuck all the baddies with plastic asses. Niggas be writing checks with they mouth, but one day.
First of all, you can't be a baddie with a plastic ass.
Yeah. Check. Yeah, I'ma go all the way through. Check. You know I'm one of the best guys ever. Do this shit, feel me? Smoking ops, walk down the block. I put that bitch in shot, wipe his nose, tag on the clothes. I just knocked off his socks, 100 shots. Came right back there the same day, ain't nothing drop. Send your shooter back till you shot. Tell them you fucking flop. Just say my name, Mr. Insane. Crack on my razor blade. Break it to the left, put the gang on my chest. That's crazy.
Did he say tether? I'm looking for this. I thought I heard tether. Damn, I must be hallucinating. Anyway, first and foremost, this sucks. But I will tell you that if you were out at a hip-hop event, okay, this is where you have to go outside to experience this. But I can tell you, if you were at a hip-hop event, right, with people that like rap, and you were and you had to play, right now, either the new Preemo, something from the new Preemo album, or something from the new Alchemist album, right, this one, you would be playing Armani Section. Again, it's not a great song, but at least it's a little more active than this shit. Because at the end of the day, when you're outside, you need to be a little more active. Okay? This is my whole problem with when people say, oh, but Freddie Gibbs has dropped 3 classics. By who? For dweebs? 3 dweeb classics? There's no such thing as a dweeb classic. We don't listen. If your music doesn't get played outside, we're not hearing your shit, and we know who listens to Freddie Gibbs, we know who their audience is really. I'm sorry, you're not making classics. You're just making weed plates, literally, to help people continue to drug out and smoke their weed or whatever. This is fucking boring.
To the grave, took it to the west, had my own cash, turn niggas ghost. I inhale all the smoke, make promoters cancel the show, 50 guns.
Like, I'm almost scared to go through this, because at least with Preemo and Rock, it was trash, but it was 8 garbage tracks, and they just left it at that. This is what, 14? Oh, what a slog. They'll be like, tochiRTA everything. I don't hate everything. I don't, clearly. You see my channel. I love a lot of stuff. In fact, it's the haters that have gripped hip-hop. This is all hater shit at the end of the day. Right? Really and truly. It's the haters, the ones that put fire emojis and then try to clown you. They're haters. They don't actually love rap. None of them give a fuck, right? Because if you truly loved rap, you would say, no. We need to step this shit up. Make some stuff that I love I can purchase. I can't purchase this shit, right?
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of cold nights under pains in this bitch. Water whipping on some cane in this bitch. Robbing when they shit the slang in this bitch. It's a lot. It's a lot of cold tears, hard times in this bitch. Murder can't stay out my mind in this bitch. Ain't no love, she don't reside in this bitch. Waking up the cold sweats and soaking wet and got the stomach good mind to this shit. You ever had to work a cold grind? See your homie mom standing down to the shit. It's a lot of choppers, a lot of dirty guns in this bitch. It's all fun and games till the
yeah, this is amazing lyricism. Yeah, woo. Don't you listen to Cardi? Cardi sucks. Self-titled is garbage. Go listen to Fredo. Go listen to Freddie Gibbs. In this bitch. In this bitch. Nigga, fuck out of here. I go outside. Step outside, touch grass, lift some weights, do some shit. Okay? Woke up to niggas talking like me talk. Right? Make some shit that people will actually go, oh shit. Come on. But Freddie can't do that. Alchemist can't even make that beat, by the way. But Freddie can't do that. That's why, and these dweebs know that.
yeah.
This production fuck. Look at it. Fuck this production crazy. You know, he's probably fucking lit off a tab or some shit. Yeah, I'm tripping balls right now, bro. Yo. Oh, I'm somewhere else.
My 68 on my 72.
I'm sorry, all these shits run together, man.
Bitch seats. Still make a bitch pet her feet to the concrete.
Oh my god.
They don't perceive. Nigga, that hoe would stick, that bitch was greasy. Believe me, bitch be always trying to really team me. Watch TV. Took these souls on trips, can't do too bling. She clean. I don't like fucking hoes, there's no way they both degrees. I'm posted and they put bottle with Tasha, that bitch a rider. She the
This guy's terrible. He's terrible. Like, I would take Rock Marciano over Freddie Gibbs any day as a rapper. If only for the Snow remix he did it to Sean Price, who, of course, Sean Price bodied him. And UN, the Golden Grail. UN, yeah, I would take Rock Marciano, especially earlier Rock. But Freddie Gibbs has never been dope. That's a dude that was trash. But again, see, someone like Freddie Gibbs could only have popped up in the mid 2000s, because that's when he really came into the game, right? Like, that's when it was like, man, this rap shit, something's going on. This is bullshit. What the fuck? And that's when we started going back. I mean, that's when I started really going back. Like 2003, 2004, I was like, wait a second, what is this shit? Kanye West, huh? What? Y'all telling me this shit is hot? Young Jeezy, what? What? Okay, all right. And I'm hearing in the club they're playing Star Wars in the club, because I'm like, wait, I'm missing. There's a disconnect here. Let me just go back and listen to some old Nas. Fuck out of here.
Mike, check. 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 Peace, big time, bro. Rest peace, T-Mac, you did. I am a night, man walking, psychopath talking. The last fucking nail in the coffin, the flame on the cross. Black ball head Jesus, I hang on the cross. In the street, crucify me, but I stay bouncing therapy. Front of the holy on, carry. Jack. You feel me, baby? Yeah. Taking out the bottle now. Put the head in. Yeah. So I can finish. Yeah. Fuck with me up a little bit. A whole like you. Yeah. You know a nigga keep a boss on view with a whole like you. I keep it drill, I'll never kiss and tell, but the hoes I do. You know a nigga keep a close eye view, but a hoe like you. A nigga married to the game, I can never tell a hoe I do. Cane is popping off, skybox full of hoes, we dropped them off. And I ain't hit it in a minute, and I know she wanna fit it, so she told a nigga take the condom off. And she gon' give a nigga pace inside the law. BK to the city she came across. Might have been the baddest bitch that came across. Told her hurry up and take this dick to take the loss, bitch to taking off. Yeah, you know a nigga keep a close eye view, with a hoe like you. I don't need a.
Okay, let's see Larry June. Does he rap? Not that I expect any better.
Switching up the pictures on the ad, we doing out calls. Green dot only, we ain't fucking with them credit cards. Not some fresh game, added that to my catalog. Choose up, baby.
That's the extra sleep. Whoa! Like, just when he came in, I was like, whoa! Jesus, that's boring.
Rapping me to check. Yeah, bitch. He's rapping on the check-in. Nigga ask your bitch about me, bet that dick got left in. He posting baby shower pics, your kid might be my next kid. She racked to Jimmy, I'm on Jimmy Fallon with a FN. Don't start a gunfight, you niggas shoot like Bill Cartwright. Izzo got pop, police pulled up, but Lambo mouth was shut tight. Bitch, when you coming against the cane, make sure that shit get done right. Takashi got you locked, I catch you when you see the sunlight. Niggas is knickerboos, tennis, my neck is VVS hula hoops. Fuck a church girl in a Sunday suit with some Gucci boots. Suburban snow bunnies, tell Umar I get that cougaloo. I'm breaking bitches' wages, donations, pop out that Bentley coupe. Yeah, fuck a rap, this.
Okay, so obviously, you know, the bars are but these bars, this part, you know, suburban bunnies, snow bunnies, tell Umar I got that cougar loot. I'm breaking bitches' wages, donations pop out that Bentley coupe. Again, but it's better than Rock Marciano, slightly.
Love letter, pulled it from my heart, not my mind stay in the gutter. Homie said this rap shit was second, that bitch get full of pressure. I don't care what none of y'all say about her, I still love her. Still thuggin', bitch, you know my steez. Niggas diss me on computers, I miss Shibuya learning Japanese. That chicken talk, I speak that Japanese. 2003, I had a trucker that's on her, I charged the.
Yeah, that's what these guys like to believe. Yo, while you diss me, I'm in Japan right now eating sushi. Okay, sure. It's just an interesting, like, it's an interesting criticism, right? Or I should say it's an interesting response to a criticism, right? Like, at the end of the day, is it accurate or is it not accurate? That's really what you should be saying. Okay, not giving us your location. Oh, man. Anyway, it's all good. It's fair. But I'm about ready to turn in. This is an early night for me. Brought on by yours truly, Alk and Freddie. I don't know, man. I just don't want to listen to this anymore. It's just too much. It's too much of the same sleepy bullshit vibe. These guys are terrible, man. I'm listening to the last song and I'm gonna call it a day. Get to the point. You're not the first nigga to go to Japan, man. Fuck. Like, make the music. What's the freaking song? You've been to Japan. Okay?
Hey yo, still slamming, still bout it, still counting. Feel like the only nigga rap code is me. Andre 2000, bitch, I raised a generation. Kick game on 1,000 albums. I should go give me a flute and just disappear in the mountains like the Black Bruce Wayne, Young Kane. The rabbit man begins, never late, no expiration date.
Okay, he's in shape. I respect that. I'll give him that. Looking like a black samurai. This is actually the best thing I've seen so far. I gotta give props where props are due. Okay? I mean, I don't get the. Again, I don't care. Like, this is a video that really, again, this is for the white boys, but ultimately, that's kind of cool. I like the.
I got rich off rapping about cracking shit. I ain't need spins. Smacking shit with two naked actresses. Bitch, take off the skins. When you see them, salute them.
Yeah.
shoot 'em, I'm sick like quarantine. Go war machine, once Alchemist looping. You niggas pupils, all of my students so tranquil, they fans knew it. They should let me bet on these niggas flopping on FanDuel. Bitch, I built you up, it ain't shit to get you the so why these niggas get it started?
This nigga thinks he's Kill Bill. I mean, again, this is his audience. This is what they want. They want the shit. I don't care. Okay, I'm in my mind. I can't ask you guys a poll right now because I'm just making this video on my own. But I'm like, do you want me to listen to the rest of this? I'm going to say no. I'm good. On that note, it was tough. But I would actually give the album nod to Preem. I think the first 8 tracks are stronger than this, but they're both weak. But again, like, you can't tell me that this is album of the year and Preemo shit is total trash. Again, that's that, you know, low-key racist shit. I know how this goes. So, I'm over it, man. I'm over it. Preemo will always be a better producer, all things considered, than Alchemist. You know this. It's more active. It's more hip-hop. But again, the audience doesn't care. They don't know this shit. All right, y'all. I'm out.